I want to grow up in a place where people don't mug other people. I want to grow up where kids don't sniff glue. I want to grow up in a street where my gran can open the front door without being frightened. No one breaks in our house and steals our things. I want to grow up in a place where people don't spray graffiti over our walls, and my dad can leave his car without the radio getting nicked.
You can make the world a better place to grow up in with the help of this free handbook. It's packed with ways to protect our families, our homes, our possessions. To get your copy, phone 081 569 7000. And be ready to get cracking in Crime Prevention Week.
In a crash at 30 miles an hour, an adult backseat passenger without a seatbelt is thrown forward with a force of 3.5 tons. The weight of an elephant, charging straight through the driver. You're never safe in the back until you fasten your seatbelt. Never forget.
Thank you, Mummy.
Oh, darling.
Thank you, Mummy. Thank you, Mummy. Thank you, Mummy.
Leave it now, lovely.
Thank you, Mummy.
Oh.
The smoke and fumes from a house fire can kill a child in under a minute. Wake up. Get a smoke alarm.
Every 5 minutes, someone's badly burnt at home. Nearly half of the most severe cases are children under 5. That's 10 every day. Don't let your child bear the scars.
Today in Britain, there's a type of scavenger. Like a hyena, it preys on the defenseless. It shows no compassion towards its victims. Most car crimes are committed by opportunists. If your car hasn't got adequate security, you're making it easier for them. Leave it unlocked, and they're laughing. Car crime. Together, we'll crack it.
If you've got a smoke alarm, it's essential that you carry out the following simple checks. Test the battery every month by pressing this button, and check the sensor by holding a smoking candle here. Then, once a year, replace the battery and remove dust from the sensor with a vacuum cleaner. Look after your smoke alarm. If it doesn't wake you, maybe nothing will. Wake up. Check your smoke alarm.
If you remember these, I bet you were glad to see the back of them. But gas is still a danger today.
If your gas or solid fuel appliances are faulty, Carbon monoxide poisoning is a real risk in the home.
The symptoms are like flu. You could also feel sleepy or short of breath.
The danger signs are sooty marks around the fire or flue and an orange flame in the boiler. It should be blue.
Faulty heaters can kill. Watch for the warning signs and get your system checked every year.
Go and sit down, love, and I'll make you a cuppa. I knew she would look good in pink. Not a murmur when the vicar poured the water on her head. Those children would have cried. Who would have thought it? Ah, Susan, a mum. Why, it only seems like yesterday we were christening Susan herself. You coming to bed, Dad?
Are your debts getting out of control? Rates, mortgage, credit cards, costs riding higher and higher, getting out of your depth? Don't wait till it gets over your head. Work out your survival with the Debt Guide from the Office of Fair Trading. The Debt Guide is a 6-step action plan that shows you how to make the best use of your money and deal with outstanding creditors. Plus, tips on keeping out of debt in the future. Send for your survival guide today, before you're out of your depth.
You get to meet all kinds of different people at work.
Just gonna fix the computer, love. Come fix the phone, love. Big pan special, anyone?
Coming for a drink? You all right? I can't find my purse anywhere.
People aren't always what they seem.
It's all right, love.
Be on the lookout for walk-in thieves. Crime. Together we'll crack it.
Most people don't realise that overwatering is actually bad for plants. Lawns aren't really dying when they turn brown. They'll soon recover when the weather changes. Water's a precious resource that we all depend on. You don't need to water your garden morning, noon and night.
Tom, I didn't know you could cook. If you need help, darling, just shout. I hope you're not smoking in there. May I help myself to wine? Darling, where's the wine? Shall I go?
Your name, please.
George Watling.
Occupation?
Your grandfather.
And your chosen specialised subject.
Road safety for the older pedestrian.
What proportion of pedestrians killed on the roads are over 60 years old?
About half.
Correct. What is the best way to avoid being involved in a road accident?
Choose the safest time possible for your trip. Think about your trip so that you can cut down on the number of times you have to cross the road.
Correct. Where should you cross the road?
At a pedestrian crossing.
Correct. What should you do about approaching vehicles?
Assess their speed to make sure there's time to cross. Watch out for any unexpected turns towards you.
Correct. And the drivers of these vehicles?
Check that the driver has seen you and that he's doing what you expect.
Correct. What? I've started, so I'll finish. What present are you and Grandma giving me for Christmas?
Pass.
Thank you, Mr. Watling. At the end of that round, you scored 10 points and passed on only one, which, if I may suggest, should be a computer.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? You can't just blame me. One of us had to drive. I mean, I only had a couple. Oh, never. Does he know? They say you'll be okay in a few months. Apart from your legs. I'm sorry, all right? Still mates, aren't we?
All children are fascinated by fire. Do you know where every match is in your house? They probably do.
What do you call someone who doesn't read the instructions on fireworks? An ambulance.
I'm hoping this'll be a night to remember.
When you're up a ladder, keep both feet on the rungs.
I was expecting Lancelot, but I suppose you'll do at a stretch.
Don't overreach. Move the ladder instead.
Well, what are you hanging about for?
Look out for this guide to ladder safety.
Probably the most common single factor in deaths by drowning in the 15 to 35 age group is alcohol.
We've been having such a great time.
I don't reckon we had all that much to drink.
Following exercise, just 1 pint of lager or 2 glasses of wine can reduce blood glucose to a dangerous level.
Then he said he'd race us to that boat.
We said no way.
It was too cold.
Too far.
He just wouldn't listen.
Alcohol impairs physical ability and judgment.
He said he swam for his school, no problem.
And then we saw he was in trouble.
The low blood glucose level causes weakness and confusion. Alcohol can affect the body's temperature control, promoting rapid hypothermia.
And then he was gone.
He just wouldn't listen.
Every year, about 50 people are killed by lethal fumes due to faulty home heating appliances. You can't see it, smell it, or taste it, but carbon monoxide can kill. Look out for this leaflet in your gas bill. It could save your life.
Every year, over 1,000 children under 5 are severely scalded by hot drinks. Small children and hot drinks don't mix.
We were hoping to go to Spain this year, so we've been saving really hard. And then I thought, I know, I'll just put off paying my TV licence until I was caught and fined. And so that was Spain out of the window. Still, here we are anyway. Lots of lovely fresh air. So that's a bonus.
Portable heaters are perfectly safe, as long as they're used sensibly. But get too close, and it may not be just you that feels the heat. Portable heaters may seem like a good way to dry clothes, but you may find they're too close for comfort. A portable heater may be an easy way to move heat around in your home. But it could be the last move you make. A portable heater is perfectly safe when used properly. Moved when a light or placed too close, it can become a time bomb.
It's funny, the window cleaner usually comes on Tuesdays.
I am coming, my lord.
Make sure your ladder's on a firm surface. If not, stake it to the ground and put a wooden board underneath.
Finding the right man in Camelot can be something of a lottery.
Look out for this guide to ladder safety.
Measles can cause blindness, brain damage, and even death. The government's immunization campaign starts in November. Every child from 5 up to 16 needs to boost their protection. Please return the completed consent form to school.
On fireworks night, you're going to hand your child something 15 times hotter than boiling water. Something 8 times hotter than cooking oil. Something 5 times hotter than a barbecue. Handle sparklers with kid gloves.
Today, on Good Morning Camelot, how to use a ladder safely. Don't have your ladder at too shallow an angle. The rule is 1 measure height for every 4 up. Good night.
Look out for this guide to ladder safety.
Oh, what's that then?
That's Kylie on her bicycle.
Oh.
She's always falling off.
I'm not surprised.
Oh, there's Darren's fire engine.
Stands out nice against the carpet.
Funny Nan not seeing it.
She looks well, though, considering. Oh, there's that doll we bought. It was ever so cheap.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was dead cheap.
Bandage still on then?
Yeah. Oh, there's Darren. That's just after I got him that puzzle. I suppose he was a bit young for it.
He's very advanced, though.
Nice bone structure.
How about we took? What, heroin? Aye, smack. You're only smoking it.
Superb, your pride and joy, is it? 20 quid.
Where are you off to?
Just off to the sports centre.
What do you think you're doing?
I wasn't stealing!
That's exactly what you're doing. Stuart, where are you going?
Any spare change, pal?